Guys, Dana White has done his big one. Now I know what you're thinking. What the fuck has he done? But look, let's get into it. We got D-Rod's return on my birthday this weekend versus Ordos Medic. We got everybody's favorite fighters on UFC 330. Islam Makhachev and Ian Garry. Everybody's favorite fighters. I know everybody watching this. One of these guys is your favorite fighter. Everybody's going to be watching from that chair on that Saturday night. And we got the first women's title fight this year. And yes, I know I put Mackenzie Dern twice, but I had to keep you Gooners entertained. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's here for the Mackenzie Dern walkout. Who's not? The weigh-in, the face-off. Everybody's here for it, you know what I'm saying? But she is facing off Gillian Robertson in the first women's title fight this year, guys. Are you not entertained? Are you not excited? We have the first women's title fight this year in 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks, man. Get ready. But let's be for real. UFC was banking on Conor, I feel like, because the fights we're getting right now. The fight last week they were. We'll get into that. Last week they were mid. Next week mid, or this weekend mid. The next week mid. The UFC main event or the UFC pay-per-view number card, whatever, med. You know, we were supposed to get this phenomenal Conor return. Instead, we're getting old man Vicente Luque and old man Barboza. That's what we got to look forward to. And old man Barboza's on a main card in 2026. In the summer of 2026, we're getting Edson Barboza on a main card. And I want to pay respect to these legends, you know what I'm saying? Vicente Luque is one of my favorites. Favorite all time. But let's be real, bro. This is not what I'm looking for. Vicente Luque versus Tresean Gore, really? This is what we're getting. And Edson Barboza on the main card. Like I said, what the hell is this? First of all, I just want to go over a couple fights on this fight night from last Saturday. Guskov, the hell are you doing, buddy? He ran the whole time, it felt like. Magomed didn't really pressure or nothing, but Guskov, this was your chance to make something big happen. And he did nothing. He just sat there, only threw 70 strikes. You see Magomed threw 235. Guskov, he just sat there, threw those pitter-patter leg kicks. I swear to God, this dude was throwing nothing on these leg kicks. And then about like the third or fourth, later on in the fight, he started doubling up, thinking it was doing something. Magomed's leg was a little red, but the pitter-patter leg kicks were not going to do anything. I don't know. Urseg got murked. There's really nothing else about it. Ramazan Tamirov threw he threw 61 significant strikes. About 50 of them were overhands. And as you can see, 27 of them hit. He was hitting about every single overhand, and he was spamming it. But it didn't matter. Urseg got hit by enough of them to go out. And that's all that matters. It don't matter if you're throwing the same damn punch if the dude ain't dodging it. Which Urseg did duck under one or two. Looked good. It looked like he was going to get used to it, but then he just got called again. And Urseg, probably done. But moving on to one of the last ones I'm going to go over. John Pork looked really, really good. And he would have looked even better if he didn't have this bum right here pressuring him against the cage, trying to clinch against the cage, Mario Batista style. I don't know what the hell that guy's plan was. He seemed pissed off in the end, like his plan went to shit. If that was your plan, buddy, you got to go back out of the UFC, because I think this was his debut, if I'm not wrong. You got to go back out of the UFC and try something else. But John Pork looked phenomenal. He got a little gas in the end, but shit, he was fucking beating this dude's ass. So I don't blame him for getting a little tired, to be honest. And the last one I wanted to go over was Walter Walker. This shit's got to be a joke at this point. What is that, 5 subs in a row? Are we serious? I don't get it. These guys, Thomas Peterson rolled like a fucking gator out of the first one, but got capitalized, so whatever. Sam Patterson, that was, nasty KO. This looked like a complete mismatch, honestly. Old man Ponzinibbio got murked. Now we have the main reason we're here for this video is because of the future of the UFC cards. This Saturday is my birthday. I was really looking forward to a couple months ago, maybe a banger card be on my birthday. But instead, we're getting a fight in Serbia. Let's see what time this fight starts. Oh, it starts at 1 o'clock. Uros Medic versus Daniel Rodriguez. We have a Daniel Rodriguez return fight from prison. I mean, I don't know what else I could have asked for, but this is what we got, baby. Daniel Rodriguez versus Uros Medic. Who's going to win? I don't know. Who cares? Honestly, is this really what we're getting for a main event? I get buddies from Serbia, but they couldn't have gave Serbia a little bit of a better fight. I doubt they love Medic that much. There could have been somebody else they like a lot more. But the only other fight on here to really look at what Jan Blachowicz versus Navajo Sterling. This is the only thing I got about this fight. Jan Blachowicz is old, but he is still strong. And one thing I was realizing about the Navajo Sterling fight, Ian Cutelaba, dude, he was picking up. He was maneuvering Navajo however he wanted. He was way stronger, and I feel like Jan's got that old man strength, but he is a little too old. I feel like the Father Time's catching up. He's a little past the point of like teaching the young men a lesson, but I think I'm gonna get Navajo with a knockout here. He's gonna retire Jan. Sucks with the Jan went from post the rematch Guskov to getting Navajo Sterling, but is Navajo really that good? The Cutelaba fight, I mean, it wasn't the best, I don't think, but maybe I'm tripping. But I mean, to go over the rest of the card, what do y'all want to go over? Y'all want to go over any of these fights? What is this? Oh, my bad, guys. Oban Elliott versus Michael Oliveira. Oban Elliott, guys. He's back. Oban Elliott, he's here. Let's go. I'm so ready to watch Oban Elliott fight on my birthday, man. Him along with Daniel Rodriguez. Let's go. The next week, things get a little spicier. We finally got a good main event. Great main event in Gamrot and Salkilld. But let's look at the rest of the card. This is what I'm talking about here. I mean, what do we got here? We got Diego Ferreira versus Billy Quarantillo. Really? Louis Sutherland. He's going to bring the heat, mate. Is he going to really bring the heat, mate? This is what we got on a fucking fight night. Main event. I'm going to lose the accent. I don't know what I'm doing. But, I mean, yeah, we got Steven Asplin. Great. Amanda Lemos. Whatever. But look, Louis Sutherland, like, come on, man. Bruno Lopez, I get this might be a decent fight. But really, we really get a really, really good main event. We can't get at least another, like, good fight. We can't get at least one more good fight. Come on, man. I feel like we gotta be better, but this fight, this fight's hard to pick because Gamrot is so crafty. He's a crafty vet. But Salkilld, he comes out there and he looks for the kill, and I like that. And I feel like maybe Gamrot, he's getting to the age where maybe he's not gonna be able to survive that onslaught. I feel like, and I'm gonna take Salkilld with a TKO or maybe like round 2, round 3. I feel like he's gonna catch Gamrot, and with that pressure, sometime in that pressure, he's gonna get Gamrot. That's just how I feel about this fight. And I feel like even if Gamrot does get Salkilld to the ground, I feel like Salkilld has the ability to keep things moving, get up, and even use that to tire Gamrot out in a way. You make Gamrot go for these takedowns because he's going to be putting the pressure on him, and Gamrot don't have hands like that. So Gamrot's going to be shooting, and I feel like Salkild's going to deny some takedowns, or even when he gets on the ground, he will make Gamrot. He's going to work to get up, and Gamrot's going to have to work to keep him down. Because Gamrot's not going to want to stand up for Salkilld, I don't think. So that's for the next week, but let's get on with the numbered event. And now for UFC 330, we have one of the best main events of the year. Literally, it is a really, really good main event. But who do you want to win? Islam. Everybody loves Islam's style of fighting. Everybody loves that. He's one of the most entertaining guys in the sport, guys. Y'all all love him. And Ian Garry, he's one of the most likable guys outside of the sport. He says all the right things. Everybody just loves him. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fan favorite to pick him. No, let's get serious. Everybody fucking hates these guys. Deep down, okay, everybody respects Islam. Everybody even respects Ian Garry. Fighting wise, nobody respects him off outside the cage. But everybody respects these two dudes. Everybody knows how good Islam is. But who's gonna win? That's the question here. I'm seeing everybody. It seems like everybody's taking Ian Garry. It's almost like he's not even the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying this. But out of all these, peaches and creamville that we've been living in, this one just sounds too good to be true. I'm gonna be honest. Like Islam, picking against Islam is hard for me, just because I've done it so many times, and he goes out there and does the same exact thing. So. I don't know. I can't pick against him anymore. The only difference is Ian is big. You see the 5-inch height difference. Islam, I feel like he's gonna struggle getting in close, but I think he's gonna get there. Like I just can't see a fight where Islam's not getting inside and getting that takedown. Like Dustin Poirier, he struggled against Dustin Poirier, but I just didn't feel like he was going about it the right way. And even when he got Dustin on the ground, when he did, he got the job done. And I feel like he can do the same thing on Ian Garry. And even if he doesn't, can I see Ian Garry like standing up and just exchanging, keep it standing, and winning 3 rounds against Islam? I've been thinking about it for some time, and I just can't see it. Maybe my opinion will change over the next 2 weeks. And I'm not even taking any of that outside in, but the young dude taking him down, whatever. Even the Shavkat fight, Ian Garry took that on short notice, and he still looked phenomenal with that last round. I mean, with the unbelievable reverse almost to get his back. He got his back, got almost try to get the choke. But Islam, dude, this dude's huge at 170, man. This dude's strong as hell. And I know Ian Garry's he's like bigger frame almost, but Islam's just so strong at 170. Like people are saying how strong he was at 155, now he's 15 pounds heavier. It's definitely hella strong. And I feel like he's going to get a hold of Ian Garry at least 6-7 times. And I feel like he's going to complete 3 of those takedowns, and I feel like he's going to win 3 rounds with that, even if he doesn't get the finish with one of these takedowns. And I hate to say that. I really don't want to see Islam win again. Especially the way I'm saying. If he goes out there and he wins a round or 2 exchanging with Ian Garry, all respect to him. You can go out there and wrestle the other 3 or 4 rounds. I don't give a damn. But if he goes out there 1 round and wins exchanging, my respect will skyrocket. Especially after this JDM fight. Like that one obviously made everybody feel the wrong way. Not really lose respect for Islam, but that one just rubbed everybody the wrong way. Like sitting in half guard for 5 rounds was a little absurd. I'm not gonna hold you. Even though he did look good on the feet in that fight in the short time they were on the feet. But Islam is really, really good on the feet. That's why it's a little frustrating. And this is the thing about this fight. He shouldn't stand at all, because dude, Ian Garry will pick him apart. He's got a way longer reach, way longer legs, taller. Everything. He will be able to pick Islam apart if he can stay on the outside somehow, negate Islam's pressure to get that takedown. Ian Garry can be really, really successful, but it's Islam, bro. They're going to have a really good game plan. Islam's going to get inside, and he's going to get a hold of Ian. I know Ian is going to deny a couple takedowns, but Islam's going to be there getting it. He's not going to have that Marab-type pressure, but he's going to pick his right shots, and he's going to get at least 3 of them, 3-4 takedowns in this fight, I think. In my personal opinion. So I'm going to go with Islam Makhachev to get this either by sleeper decision, or I could see him getting a choke. Like I want to see Islam get a choke in like the 3rd round, if that's the way he wins. If not, I wouldn't mind the Ian Garry sit on the outside, poke him, Izzy type win on a decision, whatever. But moving on with Mackenzie Dern and Gillian Robertson. It's the first women's title fight of the year. I'm amped. I am amped. Are you serious? I'm just kidding. Mackenzie Dern versus Gillian Robertson. I mean, Gillian has been looking good recently, but I feel like Mackenzie like negates that. She's really, really good on the ground. Really, really good on the ground. Gillian is too. Gillian has that more ground and pound type of style. I feel like this is somewhat of a toss up. Mackenzie Dern is really, really good. I'm gonna go with Mackenzie Dern just because she's really, really good on the ground and pretty decent standing up. And Gillian's not good standing up. And I feel like Mackenzie can keep this standing up for a couple of rounds because she can win rounds on the ground. But I don't want her necessarily staying on the ground every round with Gillian just so Gillian doesn't have a chance to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where Gillian thrives. Don't even if you can stay a couple of rounds on the feet and win it that way, do it because Mackenzie has a big advantage on the feet. I think Gillian's just. She's not there on the feet, I don't think. But her wrestling has been so phenomenal, so she's got this title shot. We're saying Wei Lee, I don't know. But instead, we got Gillian Robertson. We can't complain. It's the first women's title fight, guys. Can't complain. How are we going to complain about the first women's title fight, man? Don't be complaining. We got Mackenzie Dern. Come on, man. Things could be a little worse. It could be a little worse. I'm just kidding. It can't be worse because let's look at the rest of the card. Jaylen Turner versus who? And I already know somebody's going to be like, bro, he just knocked out Harry Hardwick. I don't know. Who cares? Harry Hardwick has been beat the hell up in both of his UFC fights. We don't care. This dude had a split decision with Mark Diakis in like 2023. Okay? We're not. I mean, I know this guy's on a 3-fight win streak, 2 KOs in there. But I mean, he's the first fight on the. I mean, this says the main card or prelims, but who's on the main card? The shit's in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? The shit's in 2 weeks. Where the hell is the announcements? So yeah, I mean, so we're working with Mansour Abdul Malik, Edson Barboza versus Esteban Ribovic. I mean, Ribovic should put on a masterclass here. I'm actually wanting to see what Ribovic can do in this fight, but Barboza, he better not be on the main card. That's what I'm saying. They better announce another fight or two on this card. This cannot be it. Matek Orobai, really? Really, Jeremiah Wells? These are fights that could be on the main card of this fight, guys. I mean, because this says prelims, but we got two fights on the main card. First women's title fight of the year, guys. Calm down. It's not that big of a deal that we have to deal with the rest of this baloney. But, I mean, Vicente Luque, Tresean Gore, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm trying to see. This is the best fight on the card, in my opinion. How can you beat Vicente Luque versus Tresean Gore? Honestly, I thought Vicente Luque was way older than 34. Holy shit. Damn. That dude's been in the UFC for like a decade. Damn, I didn't realize that. He's not as old as I thought he was, but still. Tresean Gore, really. Vicente Luque, Tresean Gore, man. Let's give a round of applause. Whoever matchmake this fight, give him a raise. Give him a raise. But yeah, guys, that's all I really got in this video. I just want to say, are we going to start cooking up after this? We don't really know. I don't think there's an announcements for UFC 331 yet. UFC Noche is already looking like a bust. Let's be real. It's not really like a numbered event or pay-per-view type thing, so these big names are not really wanting to get on it anymore. And the UFC doesn't give a damn because they just want to have their Noche night. Just want to have their little Noche night and think everything's sweet. But it's not. We're tired of these terrible cards that came to Paramount. We thought we were going to get banger after banger cards. And instead, we're getting decent main events with terrible cards. I mean, how long can it go where the main event is the only fight that's really appealing to the fans? Of course, we got Islam Makhachev in this one, and then what else? What else is just ripping out to you just want to watch? Honestly, guys, comment down below which one you just ripping out to. Jaylen Turner in 2026 after retirement, post-retirement. Jaylen Turner. I mean, let's go. Islam Makhachev, Ian Garry, though, UFC 330. I got Islam. Let me know in the comments what you got.